Madjozi was there.
Sure.
And it was at the time she just made a song with Malooms, the Glee song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was around that time. So that's how I knew, okay, like this is Madjozi. I started getting bookings at what is it, Devon July. Yeah, what's good?
How are you doing, my brother?
I'm nice. How's it?
Standard. So, Ish, I just want to keep it casual, man. Just want to have a frank conversation about the music, about the progress, about the hustle. Who is Seed? Break yourself down for someone who has no idea who you are right now.
Seed is a music producer, house music producer.
Yeah.
And a DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, where did you start first? The production, the DJing? Where did we start?
I started with the DJing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a course, and then I went into production. I was basically taught how to produce by a friend of mine, my best friend in Bloom, K-Dub.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that taught me how to produce because I didn't know anything about production.
Hey, it's a difficult role to jump into, nah?
Yeah, that's because I started with hip hop. I was a rapper.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So rap, house, how?
Thing is, I was in a group.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're three, and then we had a hit that was produced by Tweezy. Back in the days in 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we got nominated at the Metro Awards.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately we didn't take the award.
The nomination is enough.
Yeah.
Nomination is enough, yeah.
And then right after that, we had a fallout.
Oh, within the group.
Within the group. And then that's how it all came together. I went to school, learned how to DJ. Right after learning how to DJ, I went to a friend. He taught me how to produce. We spent day and night.
Just trying to figure this thing out.
Just trying to figure everything out. And then until I got the hang of it. And then from there on, I was on my own.
So now you're in the game, you've learned how to produce. When do you start getting the placements? When do you start working with the major artists? How do you link up with Madjozi? That whole story, how did that happen?
I came to Joburg. I have a friend by the name of Bobby. So I went to visit him. And then the homie decided you know what, there's some payments that I need to do, so I'm gonna go to some supermarket.
Yeah.
And then we went there, and then Madjozi was there.
Sure.
And it was at the time she just made a song with Malooms, the Glee song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was around that time. So that's how I knew, okay, this is Madjozi. Plus the attire,
She stands out. She stands out.
Yeah. And then I went to her, just like any other humble producer who's
trying to make
it happen. Yeah. And then I was like, I'm Seed. I know how to produce, and I saw that you're working on your album, so would you mind that if you could let me give you some of my beats? Maybe if you're interested, then we can start
take
working
it from
together.
there.
Yeah. And then she was like, no, I don't mind. And then I was like, okay, if you have time, can you come to next to my car and listen to some stuff?
Yeah.
I know you're busy.
Prepared.
Yeah. I was already prepared because as a producer you always have to
have something.
Yeah, And then she was like, okay, no, I don't mind. And then I played her 2 beats, and then she was like, okay, no, right now I'm gonna be busy with a tour, for December, so I'm busy with that, so let's chat again in January. I was like, okay, cool. But at the back of my mind I was like, she's maybe selling me dreams,
Yeah.
I mean, I can just imagine how many producers out there are trying to link up
talk
with
to her and all of that.
So I was like, let me not put my hopes up, but I'll do as she said. I'll send the beats. And then right there and then I emailed her those 2 beats. And then around January, her manager got back to me. They said, okay, we like this specific beat. Would you mind coming? Where are you? Are you based in Johannesburg? I was like, no, I'm based in Bloemfontein. Yeah, it was at the time I was still in Bloem.
Yeah.
And then I had to travel all the way to here. And then I went to a crib, and then we started working on music together. That's how it all happened. And then during that year, that's when like everything started happening for me. You know, I started getting bookings at Durban July. And then from there on, I started working with the likes of Tira, Prince Bulo, Sindo, everyone, like, you know, yeah. So that's how it happened.
You know, I always ask producers, how is it adjusting? You know, when you go from being upcoming to being like in a room with all these people, what's going through your mind? Like, what's happening?
It's crazy, bro.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, like it's that time where like Angere, you know, you've long been wanting this. You've been yearning for it.
Working hard.
Yeah, you've been working hard and only dreaming.
Yeah.
You know, and as soon as it happens, that's when you feel like, you know, like, yeah,
now's the time.
I kinda arrived. Kinda, you're not there.
Why are you
yet.
lying? I'm sure you thought, you know what? I'm changing my number. These guys mustn't call me. I'm hot now. Relax.
No, not even. Not even. You know, not even.
So now, I just wanted to get your opinion. You know, like the industry is always changing. There's always trends. There's always new sounds that are going on. And we were speaking. You were saying, Afrotech is where it's at. It's where it's at. Why do you feel so strongly about that? I expressed like I found it difficult for large getting most of South Africa to understand the sound. Why do you think that's what's next right now?
It's because right now, currently, when we look in the house space, everyone who's everybody is trying to like, you know, find themselves again. They're trying to find the sound that they can all fit in, and the sound that will all take their brands to the next level. You know, because we're all trying to eat. You know, we're all trying to make. We're all trying to get this money, like serious money. Look at the guys from Nigeria, like they making a lot of money. You know, and we, as South Africans, we also want to reach that level. So now, the sound that can like bridge a gap between the world and us, it's Afrotech. You get what I mean? So that's how I view it. I view it as it's an opportunity for every house producer, house DJ who's making music, you know, to branch into that sound and you know, get to the world,
take it to the next level.
Take it to the next level.
But I like that you mentioned Nigeria, because they have, their audience is slightly different. Access to the content is slightly easier, if not better, that side. Do you think our industry would be further if our audience had more access? In terms of data prices, you know, the platforms that
I mean, how many times we've been singing the same song, like on Twitter, everywhere, like data must fall. You get
that one's a serious one.
So if everyone can have a platform where they can like be able to showcase their talent, I mean, the platform is already there. What I'm trying to say is where everyone can have access in terms of like financial access. You know, you need financial backup. To do anything. And right now, even our economy, you know, like everything,
it's not the best.
It's not the best. Everything is expensive. You know, so if we can get to a point whereby everyone can really afford to engage, to finance their careers, that's when we can all break in.
So speaking of platforms, you have a new project coming out. Can you tell me a little more about that?
I'm working on my EP. I'm almost done. I'm like 90% complete with it. Almost, like, I only have to finalize a few recordings, mixing, and mastering. And the name of the EP, it's Culture. It's Culture. It's because I'm pushing this Afrotech culture. You know?
Back to the Afrotech. Hey, you're sticking with this Afrotech, eh? So is it what, local features on the Afrotech sound, or?
It's local features, but everything, you know, the sound, it sounds international in terms of like the production, beat making, you know. But I do have artists that I've worked with that are like well known,
Yeah.
you know, that are like have given some of the songs that I've done in the EP, you know, that South African element. Yeah. You know, at the same time, I also want to stick to my roots, you know, because I'm trying to push South African sound, but at least fuse it with something else and take it to the world. Yeah.
But that must be a difficult thing to accomplish, because balancing those two worlds must be like crazy,
Yeah,
production wise.
Yeah, it is. That's why I'm saying that as a producer, you need to like always have a clear mind, always come up with ideas. You know, you need to like brainstorm. You need to, like when you produce, your mind has to be like, if you are in 2019, if the year is 2019, your mind has to be in 2020 or 2021, because you want music that's gonna last. You don't want to do something that's gonna, you know, fade away after a couple of months.
But you can't fight trends though. And you can never predict what the audience is going to be especially appreciating.
That's what I'm saying, that, you know, if you're lucky enough, you know, yeah, people would buy into your product. Whether there's a new trend or whatever, people would always know that, okay, when this guy release,
It's a serious thing.
Yeah, we need to be on it. So I think when you listen to what I'm gonna bring next year, yeah, there's gonna be a bit of those electro sounds that you can pick up here and there, that kind of like would set me apart from the rest.
Yeah.
It
was good picking your brain, bro. It was good picking your brain. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for coming through. And yeah, we'll be looking out for you. Please send us your work, man. Let's put it on our pages. Let's promote it, snippets. And yeah, we'll be looking out for you, man. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Sure.